Yo guys, what is going on? It's Tyrant LEIVR back for another video. Today we are going to be doing my 6 favorite rush routes on Ardennes Forest. And so, first we're going to start off on offense. I'm going to go over 3 offensive rush routes, and then we're going to switch over to defense. I'm going to go over 3 rush routes that I use on defense. Now these are rush routes that I use in singles, not necessarily doubles or team. You could do them probably in doubles. I wouldn't suggest doing them in team just because team is so much different from singles and doubles. But for singles, definitely these work, and doubles, they will also probably work as well. So just keep that in mind. The class you want to use when you're using this is submachine gun of choice. I use the PPSH, obviously. And then either you want airborne and inconspicuous, or you want mountain and energetic. So either one of those combinations will work fine, but let's go ahead and get into it on offense. Alright, we're going to start things off with a B rush. So you're going to want to grab bomb and then come over to this little closet. And I like to sit in here until about 1:15, so I'm not going to sit in here this whole time, but after you do that, you want to peek the top balcony. Don't see anything, you want to peek your right, and then you want to come over here and check the cut. If you don't see anything, you have a couple options. First of all, you can plant the bomb if you want to, or you can come in here, check ruins, check behind this little tank, then come plant the bomb. Or instead of doing that, you can just push all the way through B side and go back into their spawn, and hopefully either find them on A side or hope that they went A side originally and that you can now plant safely at A. Alright, so for the second one, we're going to start on offense, and this is going to be my A rush. So I'm going to come into the bunker, and then I'm going to hug this right side over here. You want to stay as close as possible so you're not seen by that wood. Then you want to check the cut. A lot of times people will rush the cut. Then you want to hop over the wood, and you can either plant, or you can also go back into their spawn. So you can either plant the bomb, or you can come back in their spawn. And once you're in their spawn, you want to be careful because they could be coming back from B. So you can either sit here and wait for them to come back from B, or you can just push all the way around to B and plant. For this third one, we're going to push middle. So you're going to come in here, you're going to throw a stun or a nade over if you have one. I don't right now. And then you're just going to check mid. If you don't see anything, you want to jump around this corner and check right there, because most likely they're right there if they pushed B side. And then if they're not there, you can push through and come behind them. You also want to check behind this tank, in the ruins, top platform. And if they're not here, you can plant or do whatever you want to do. So that is the third offensive strategy. Now we have defense. This is going to be my B strat. So I'm going to run a B. I'm going to throw a stun over or a nade. Doesn't really matter. It's going to land back behind their tank. You want to see if they're rushing with airborne. If they're not, you come mid, check their barrels. Then you come back around to see if they were coming with any other training or division, because they won't get there as quickly with those. So, and then you can push through their spawn. You want to make sure to check all your corners, check their spawn, check middle, and then from here you can do whatever you want. You can wrap back through mid, go through A, whatever. Now for the second defensive rush, we're going to be going towards B again. And this one, you're actually going to just want to cross over onto the platform. You're going to want to make sure they're not pushing you, so you check, and then you check under here, you check your cubby, and then you want to check mid, because they could be a mid by this point. I'm just kind of strafing around. If you don't see anything quickly, I lay down right here, back up against the thing behind me, and just wait for them, because you're just going to wait for them to plant. As soon as you hear them planting, get up, shoot them off bomb, and that's that rush. Now the third defensive rush is going to be towards A side. You're going to want to come A, check over this wood, see if you see them rushing. Then you're going to check the bunker. If you don't see anything, you should be free to push up. They shouldn't be coming late or anything. And then you want to check the cut. You can push through the cut, and then you want to check behind this tank and those barrels, because a lot of people sit there. And then you're free to actually go. And if you haven't seen them by this point, more than likely they're B side and they're planning. So you should come up right behind them as they're planning and be able to pick them off. Alright, so those are the 6 rush routes that I've chosen for this map. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Like I said, use a PPSH, rush around. Just be careful, always be keeping in mind where they could be on the map, and use awareness as best as possible. So those are the 6 rush routes I use, and I wish you guys good luck for using them. I will see you next time. Peace.